An inside give now from the shotgun.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got their offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield with the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Reinbolt. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Completion makes it second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fine time. Moving to his left. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Got space looking for the end zone here. It's a fumble.
Boy, just a tough way for this offense to end that drive. They put together a bunch of first downs, moving the ball, and then to put it on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They don't pick up the blitzers. And it's
The defenders did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here. Are we going to see a repeat? The last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Because that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, he's got a brace here. Look out. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 10 now. Touchdown for the U. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Montgomery. And the defense wraps him up.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense...
Oh, he breaks free! It's a foot race! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
3:25.
Back to throw. It's Reinbolt. He'll throw it now. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. At the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Pulls it in. It's Arnold. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
They call the counter play here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Extending the play now. Brought down to the 47 and now move the sticks.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also
he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Reinbolt. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Going this time. Gets some space and on the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pop pass on the jet sweep. And tests the middle and gets stuck. It's just not open for business today.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And they convert here on 4th down in the red zone. This is a 4-point play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about this? There's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Dropping back. It's Reinbold. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That pass is caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail them. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Nearly a penalty, but it bounces out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the 1st half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle. 25. What a play for this defense.
as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. It's an option look. Has got a lane. Can he get in? He gets to the end zone. Touchdown.
We're still early in this football game. In the second quarter, this is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they'll set up with PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. You see the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff goes out the side of the end zone, but it didn't cross the plane before going out, so a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was the interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they try. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made way down to 25. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping, and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
42's fire.
Hand off to the single back. It's a 2-yard gain. A 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on the play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Reinbolt. It's a quick grab. That's a big hit at the end, but taking a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. You and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, to make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Picks up the force, looking for more. They bring him down, their simple quarterback keeper for a solid game and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a great run here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to pick up good yards and a first down. And it makes you think about Michael Vick. All those years that he ran the option, electrifying, one of the best to ever do it. This guy's doing it.
Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. It's a run to the left. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. That's the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. To throw, it's Reinbolt. Looking for a deep completion. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
On the run, he'll let it go. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the second down play.
6-9-1, Gators ball, pound, 55.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold he's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game, rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. The offense now operating in empty.
3:25.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball, and it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Reinbold. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he pulls in the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
We're going to pass here on second down. That's pulled in. It's Woods. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So here we go. Third down. The red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Back to throw. It's Reinbolt. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He finds the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Miami. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play. Hokies will line up on 1st and 10.
And it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Looking to pass. It's Linebolt. Throw to the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Hokies are in the red zone. They try to run it with the option. Oh, the football comes out. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run.